Hello, my nerdlings. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy. If you're not new here, welcome. So, me and my husband are like in the middle of ripping up our living room flooring. When we moved into the house, there was carpet in the living room. I particularly didn't like it because, you know, it's 50-year-old carpet. So it was kind of impossible to get clean. Started ripping it up and found these beautiful hardwood floors. So we're in the middle of doing that. And I figured might as well reorganize my shelves since I'm going to be taking that, like clearing them off to move them around. So I'm loving how it's done by height. I absolutely love how I did it by height, because it's very satisfying for me. But it's bugging me that it's ages are mixed in. Like, yes, I have my series shelf and I have my standalone shelf, and it's nice and I like it. But I don't like that middle grade is mixed in with adult. It's mixed in with YA. I'm not enjoying that whatsoever. So I'm going to be clearing these off and completely redoing them. And it'll be interesting. It's going to be a process. I know it's going to be a process. It's not going to be the funnest process, but it's going to happen. And as I do this, there's a possibility that books are getting unhauled. So, yeah, let's get started and let's see what happens. All right, so as you just saw on the hyperlapse, we are done. So up at the top, we have our K-pop and K-dramas. Next shelf, we have classics or fairy tales, older type books. Some of them are stacked like this. so that I could have more room. Over here, we have this book that is going to be going into my fireproof safe. It's by Laura E. Richards, which she is from my hometown, and it is signed by Miss Richards in October of 1932. So that's going to be a very special book for me. That's going to get packed away. Next shelf down, we have the start of YA. Of course, I want all my Witchlands together. And then some more YA, which these ones I started out with just the stack of the Carrie Maniscalco books, and then I added the other one by the same publisher, and then I'm just like, well, this one doesn't fit anywhere else, so we'll just set it on top. And we moved down to more by height, just some more stacks that I just like the way they look, and then more YA, and more YA, which YA ends with, oops, manga. And then our bottom shelf, we have our nonfiction. All right, and then over to bookshelf number 2. On the bottom, we have our BTS Funko Pops and League of Legends Star Guardians. This side is a bunch of my journals and writing stuff. Then some mass market paperbacks and adult. So we're going to do this one backwards. And then we have adult and adult. Sorry that the footage has gotten wonky. I'm holding Leon with one arm, and he's at that point where he likes to flop like a fish. So more adult. More adult. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this little cubby yet. I don't know. And then we have our middle grade. So, and then the tippity top shelf, we have Puff, my cookie jar, Oscar, my cookie jar, and some old pictures of my boys. So, that is all I have. Got my wiggly worm. So remember, until next time, you are loved and you are valid.